Yo, everybody, what's up? My TTG fam, what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Who do we got joining me here tonight? Who do we got? Sean Miller, G Dozier, JK, Rhonda, Breakout Trading, yo, Corey, Nate, Susan, Lonnie Herzog in the house, Gary Marshall, my man, and Ashley, hello. Bo, what's up? Nick, Lowry, R. Hirsch, never misses a live stream. Glenn Wilson, David, Babla, Francis, Chris Botsis is in the house. Megan, how are you? Excellent one-on-one today. Megan, I had a blast. We had an excellent one-on-one today, me and Megan. I'm excited to see you here on the live stream. Rocky, what's up? Chris 305. Danny Brew, fresh off that new TTG membership. Danny Brew, the new fam. Renzo Lopez, what's up? Bobby V, Big Bala, Smoke, I hope you're being safe out there on the road. Smiley, Peter Julius Joseph, Garen's in the house, Future Star, Alexis, William Travis, Johnny B. What's up, brother? What's up, Johnny? Joe in the house, little one-on-one. Joe and I did a one-on-one yesterday. Joe's in the house. What's up, Joe? Matt Spagnola, I'm still convinced you are related to Steve Spagnola. Chris Crawford, what's up, guys? Willard, yo, what's up, Willard? What's up, guys? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I hope everybody traded well today. You guys had a couple of nice movers, Jivo being the big mover of the day. This live stream, though, I'm going to get real serious with you all. I've got some really important stuff to talk to you about. And I've got some sad news for people because I have an announcement that I'm going to be making during this live stream. I have something I want to share with you all, and it involves something ending. Okay, it involves something ending, but where one thing ends, another begins. And there's something that I have a major announcement to make that everyone is going to want to be tuned in for, that I cannot wait to share with you all. So this live stream, I'm going to start things off as I always do. And that's going to be a live Q&A. You guys know it, okay? I'm going to spend some time here. This announcement that I'm making is extremely important, okay? This is not BS. This is not a gimmick. This is a very serious announcement that I'm making to you guys here tonight. So I'm going to give some time for people to log on. We're streaming on a bunch of different platforms right now. Guys, do me that favor before I do get into the stream, before I do share this major announcement that I want to tell you guys all about. Do me that solid. So hit that like button for me. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe right now. Hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, you're going to want to make sure you don't miss out on any more of these live streams or educational videos that I post up on a daily basis. Make sure you guys subscribe, and then also share this live stream on your social media, guys. Do me that favor. Okay, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's share this live stream on your social media channels. Let's give some time for some more people to join us because like I said, this is a major announcement, and I want to make sure that as many of my TTG YouTube fam as is out there. I'm also streaming live right now on Facebook, also on Twitch. So I'm going to give time for people to log on. Some people are finishing up dinner. So I want to give a couple minutes for people to come on. So in the meantime, I'm going to take a blanket Q&A session from all of you. Okay. So you guys go ahead, fire away. Ask me some questions, whatever it is. I'll take questions for maybe about 20 minutes or so, and then I'm going to get into this major announcement that I want to tell you all about, okay? And it involves something major coming to an end. So let's get right down to it. Go ahead, guys. Fire away. Questions, questions, questions. The floor is yours. Let's go. Can you explain how to use Elliott Wave to predict future price movement in Justin L600? No, I cannot because I do not use it. When did I become consistently profitable? Good question. OCU, I became consistently profitable within just a couple of months, but it's honestly not fair to compare yourself to me because, in all fairness, guys, I began my trading career, working at the hedge fund. Now, for those of you that know me, you guys know my whole background. Right out of college, I got hired at a hedge fund. That's where I learned how to trade. For those of you that maybe you're brand new to the channel, you've never joined the True Trading Group channel, again, you're going to make sure you guys subscribe, but I'll give you a quick rundown. Right out of college, guys, I got hired at a hedge fund on Wall Street. We managed about $500 million. And before they let me trade, I had to go through a 3-month educational program and pass that program. So I was taught for 3 months by professionals. I wasn't, I wasn't on YouTube trying to figure it out on my own. I wasn't playing around, trial and error. I wasn't, reading books and, getting DVDs and all that stuff. I was, sitting in a classroom style setting on Wall Street being taught by, professional traders and analysts. So it's not fair to really say, oh, well, Mike, you were only, it only took me just a few short months to become consistently profitable. But it's just not fair. It's just not fair to, it's just not fair to compare the two. It's like it's like take two people that have never played golf a day in their life, and one person you're going to go for 3 months and you're going to get trained by Tiger Woods, and the other person you're going to have 3 months and you're just going to have to go figure it out by yourself at the driving range. Who do you think is going to become a better golfer quicker? It's not because I'm just that much better. It's because I was taught by professionals that knew what they were doing. So don't ever try to look at, and this is actually important, OCU and anybody else that has this question or has this thought process, don't ever compare yourself to anybody else. Seriously, guys, don't ever compare yourself to anybody else. Trading is like it's one of those careers, and there's not many of them, where truly nobody else matters but yourself. It doesn't matter what somebody else makes, what somebody else loses, how long it took somebody else to become profitable. All that matters is you. You go at your pace, at your timeline, your risk tolerance, with your position size, with your, you go at your pace. It's truly a marathon. It's not a sprint. Don't ever let somebody else's successes or failures cause you to feel, depressed or excited about yours. Always stay within yourself. Always try to improve yourself. Don't ever worry about where somebody else is in their trading journey. Everyone's different, and we all take a different path to eventually get to the same end goal. So don't ever try to compare yourself to other people. Mike, was your finance degree worth it? Starting my finance degree in university this month. Also, much respect for your discipline and patience waiting for trades. Oh, thank you. Actually, Danny, I actually think that, one of my strengths as a trader is my patience and my discipline. I think that my TGD family members, everyone that's part of the TGD community, I think they'll all agree with me. I mean, you guys tell me, the TGD members, tell me if you agree with me, TGD members that are on this live stream. I think that my patience, my risk management, and my discipline is top notch. I think that my risk management and my discipline and patience, I think is definitely top notch, and I think is definitely better than most. And I think that those are definitely some of my strengths as a trader. It's important for you to know what your strengths and what your weaknesses are. It's important to know what your strengths and weaknesses are, especially earlier on in your career when you're going through your development stage. So you have a good idea of like what you really need to work on. And then when you're struggling, you can really lean on those strengths. And then when you're really having success and you're succeeding, you can start to focus on the weaknesses to try to then take yourself to the next level. And that's really what you end up doing throughout your career. That's why it's important for you to understand what your strengths and weaknesses are so that when you are struggling, lean on your strengths to get back on track. When you're trading very well, focus on your weaknesses to improve them so you can then take your trading to the next level. No, I did not trade Tesla today. I was um, extremely busy today. I've been really busy, guys, lately. I have so many one-on-ones that I've been catching up with all of my TGD fan members because, like I said, I was sick for a little while. So I've been swamped these last couple of days. Oh, Alex, a great question. Great question, Alex. Alex says, "Hey, I'm ready to join tonight. The only thing I'm worried about is I see a lot of beginners, and I'd like to know how much experienced traders would benefit. Would love to hear you break it down." Alex, excellent question. Very valid concern. Allow me to break it down. It would be my pleasure. True Trading Group is packed with traders of all skill levels. Yes, we have a lot of beginner traders that have never traded a stock a day in their life. We also have a lot of traders that have been trading for 20 plus years. Okay. Myself, I've been trading 16 years. Chris Toner, he's been trading options for about 25 years. Okay. We have a lot, who's one of our moderators in chat. He's an options trader. Okay. I trade stocks. I also do trade options, but I trade mostly stocks. Um, we have also members that are part of brokerage firms. We have members that are actually have been a stockbroker at Morgan Stanley for 25 years. We have an asset manager from Australia, actually, who manages money for 50 different high net worth individuals. So we do have a lot of very high, successful, very experienced traders that are part of True Trading Group. The way that I've broken down all the educational content and material is beginner courses and advanced courses. So the beginner, if you're not yet profitable or you've never traded a stock a day in your life, you start with all the beginner courses. If you're an experienced trader and you are already profitable, you go straight to the advanced because the advanced courses is where I really get into the real depths of what I really learned in the hedge fund, like how different technical indicators can work with one another. I get into a lot of the psychological aspect of trading. I talk about my tier trading strategy, how to stay in winning trades longer, how to cut losing trades quickly. Like you really get into the real advanced stuff in the advanced courses. So there is definitely something for everybody in TTG. So Alex, if you are an experienced trader, which it obviously sounds like that you are, if you're concerned that you don't think that if you think TTG is just for beginners, I assure you that is certainly not the case. We have a lot of very, very veteran traders and very successful traders that are part of the TTG family. And I think that once you join the family, you'll be happy to call it your home. Let's see. Next question. Let me see. All right, let's see. James working out one bank up to. Yep. Yep, guys. My hedge fund went out of business in 2009. So yeah, in 2000, between 2008 and 2009, the stock market crash, the Great Recession, the housing crisis, the subprime mortgage mess. 50% of all hedge funds went out of business during that time, including mine. Mine went out of business in 2009. After we crush it tomorrow, what type of cigar would you recommend for celebration? Easy, Tim. Padrones all day. They are my favorite cigar, hands down, by far, not even close. Padron, anniversary, 1926. Okay, Padrones are my favorite. Padrones are my favorite. Tito says, can you trade an OCO strategy using mark to go back up for a reverse market? What are your thoughts? Uh, no, I don't recommend that because what'll happen to you a lot of times is you're going to get chopped up. You know, you're going to get chopped up. You're okay. So let me just elaborate a little bit on that question, on Tito's question. Tito's question is saying, do you recommend an OCO strategy to play for like as a backup for if the market reverses? OCO strategies is like you're setting a stop loss and a take profit at the same time. And what I guess basically what you're asking me is, do I recommend setting sells to either if you get stopped out of your long, if you set like an OCO strategy to then try and go short? I assume that's the question that you're asking me. And I don't recommend doing anything like that where you're trying to just take like a neutral stance that will allow you to profit from either a long or a short, whichever direction that the stock plays out. I don't really recommend that. I think that you're going to have a really hard time identifying setups where you're going to have conviction one way or the other, and you're going to find yourself almost looking for consolidation areas because you're not quite sure if it's a clear long or a clear short, and you're trying to protect yourself against the market reversing. I think that you might find yourself getting stopped out, flipping the side of the trade, and then getting stopped back out again on the opposite side. Like you'll get long, get stopped out of the long, get short, and then get stopped out of the short. And if you get caught in consolidation like that, you're turning what would have normally been one losing trade, you're turning it into two. And that's why I don't necessarily like that strategy, because I think that you end up doubling your risk on the trades, because instead of you getting stopped out once, you could potentially get stopped out twice. When if you just decided, okay, I'm going to analyze this setup, I like it long. If it doesn't work out, you get stopped out once. If the trade sets back up, you get another opportunity. You can always enter back into that trade. But I don't like getting chopped around like that. Like I have found, at least for me personally, Tito, I don't like trying to go at it from both angles. Like I like being able to say, okay, this is, I like this setup long, or I like this setup short. I position myself for it. I have confidence in it. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out, so be it, and I move on to the next trade. Rather than get stopped out, try to flip the script, then I get stopped out again. It's like you find yourself falling in love with the trade, getting very distracted with the trade, and that could cause you to force trades in what would end up being a choppy market and cause you to miss opportunities elsewhere. So for me, not something I would do personally. It's not something I would recommend somebody else do. I'm not saying that if someone does it that it's wrong. It's just not something that I do. It's not something that I recommend. What's the best way to strengthen discipline? The best way to strengthen discipline. I mean, I wish there was an easy answer, but you really have to focus on it. You really have to focus on it yourself, because I will teach everybody like specific things and rules and limitations and restrictions to hold yourself by to help build that discipline. But at the end of the day, if you don't follow it, you don't follow it. Like I tell people, I'll give you an example, right? Some traders that have a difficult time over trading. Okay. Let's say you feel like you're making 15, 20 trades throughout the day. You feel like you're over trading. Like I'll tell someone, okay, you're going to set a limitation for yourself. You can't make more than 6 trades throughout the course of a day. Like something like that. I'll give you a rule that can help you become more disciplined and become more patient. But if you don't actually follow that rule, I mean, there's nobody, you don't have a boss that's going to tell you, whoa, hold on, you're doing that wrong, or you need to be doing something this way. That's why something that's crucial for trading is self-awareness. Self-awareness is a characteristic and a trait that some people don't have. Like some people really don't, or some people are in denial and they're not able to critique themselves from a neutral, unbiased standpoint. They tend to give themselves the benefit of the doubt. And on the flip side, some people are too hard on themselves. But self-awareness is crucial to be able to identify like when certain emotions are getting the best of you. And as a trader, when you realize and recognize that your emotions are starting to get out of hand, you've got to be able to pull the reins back on yourself quickly and recognize that things are off and things are wrong. So like, that's one example. Another example might be, let's say someone struggles with exiting winning trades too soon. Okay. Like if we set 3 profit targets, the stock gets to profit target 1, stalls, you panic, you exit the whole position, and the stock ends up continuing an hour later, and you're like, oh man, I never should have got out of that trade. If you struggle with something like that, like some things that I implement in some of my traders when we're going through our mentor sessions, is I'll give them a rule like, okay, if the stock reaches profit target 1, I want you to immediately move your stop loss up to break even. And if you move your stop loss up to break even on the rest of your position after you reach profit target 1, that should give you the peace of mind to know that worst case, and I mean set a physical hard stop loss at that break even point, so that now you have peace of mind that even worst case scenario, the trade completely fails, you get stopped out on the rest of your position. There's no way you can lose money because you already took some profit off the table at profit target 1. So that's like one example of like something like a rule that I'll give a member and a TGG trader to help them with different, obviously there's different solutions and there's different rules for you to implement depending on what aspect of trading you struggle with. I'm just giving you guys like 2 examples. So I can give you examples on how to, and give you rules on how to help you become more disciplined, but becoming more disciplined is a very broad statement. So what do you need to become more disciplined with is the question you need to be asking. Are you not sticking to your stop losses? When you say you're going to stop out, you end up holding that position past it. Are you not sticking to your profit targets? Are you exiting those trades too soon? Are you trading your P&L rather than trading the stock in front of you? Are you revenge trading? Every time you lose on a stock, you go right back after it because you feel like you have to get back at the stock and win at the stock? Are you taking bigger position size when you make a losing trade because you feel like you have to make all that money back in one shot? Like, what is the issue that you are struggling with that you need to become more disciplined in? Are you a machine gunner rather than a sniper? Are you not waiting for A setups? Are you just going after and pulling the trigger on every single half-ass setup that you see? And you need to become more disciplined and patient and wait for the A+ setups? Like, what's the issue? There's so many different aspects. All of these things are topics that I talk about in my trader psychology courses, but these are the things that you really need to, when you get down to the nitty-gritty and you want to talk about really improving your trading, once you get past a general understanding of technical analysis, and then obviously you have an advanced understanding of technical analysis and an experienced understanding of technical analysis, that's the stuff that'll get you guys from losing money to now all of a sudden you're profitable. But if you want to grow as a trader, you want to develop, you want to progress, you want to get bigger, you want to get better, you want to get more consistent, you want to make more money, you want to grow your account, you want to reach those goals of 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, $1 million a year, you want to reach those type of numbers, it's all going to be the psychological aspect. It's all going to be the discipline and building the discipline of all of the things that I just kind of mentioned to you. So those are just some examples of where traders struggle with discipline. But before you identify how do I become more disciplined, you first have to ask yourself, what do you need to become more disciplined with? And then we can talk about some little tips and tricks and rules that you can implement in your trading. And I would suggest anytime you implement a rule, like throughout my trading career, whenever I had something psychological that I had to work on, Okay. I would always, this might sound silly, but it works for me and it works for a lot of my TGD members. And I recommend you guys try it out too. If you have a mental aspect that you need work on, okay, and you need to drill this into your skull, these are two things I recommend. Have a notebook right next to your computer and write down whatever the rules that you're implementing are, whether it's one rule, two rules, three rules, whatever they are, write them down. Every single morning when you sit down at your desk, I want you to pick up that notebook and I want you to read those rules out loud. I'm not kidding. I don't care if nobody else is in the room. Pick up that notebook and read those rules to yourself out loud. Then what I also want you to do is I want you to write on a little yellow Post-it sticky note that rule, and I want you to paste it to the bottom of your computer monitor. And what this is going to do is repetition. In order for you to change something mentally in your trading, changing something technical is very easy. Okay? Like understanding Fibonacci levels, that's a technical issue. That's easy. You either understand it or you don't. You learn how to use them or you don't. But changing something mentally and becoming more disciplined and going on that psychological aspect of trading, that's the hard part. That's turning a cruise ship. Okay? And the more times you see these things and you read them into your head, that's how you drill them into your skull. That's how you end up, making the mental changes that you have to. All right, next question. Like I said, guys, I'm going to take a couple more questions and then I'm going to get into this major announcement with you guys. Oh, good question, Mike Aitken. Mike Aitken, very nice. Good question, Mike. Guys, Mike says, Mike, how come sometimes you enter before the trade line VWAP crossover and sometimes you wait for the cross, then enter as it pulls back into the 9 EMA? What's the reason? Mike, great question. Damn, I can tell that you have gone through the videos. Man, good question. Okay, guys, the trade line VWAP crossover. If you guys are TGD members, obviously you know it like the back of your hand. If you are a subscriber to the YouTube channel, you are also familiar with the trade line VWAP crossover pattern. It is a momentum triggering intraday setup that I teach all of my TGD members how to identify. If this is the first time you're hearing about it, real quick, briefly, when the trade line, it's the 9 exponential moving average. You can also use the 8, the 10, the 11, the 12. Okay. I know traders that use the 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12 as the trade line. They're all extremely similar. It's personal preference. I use the 9. So a trade line VWAP crossover is when the trade line crosses over and above VWAP for the first time on the day. Or it also works to the downside. If it crosses below VWAP and you're looking at a short, you're looking for the stock to go lower. But when the trade line crosses up and over VWAP for the first time during the day, if you see the moment that the trade line crosses over VWAP, if at that moment you see the following: a quick jump in share price and an increase in volume. that's the confirmation the trade line BR crossover is in play. And once the crossover is in play, that is typically the beginning of a momentum-based move where the trade line now will act as an area of support as the stock makes its clear, defined, definitive move. Okay, this is when, and now this isn't going to work 100% of the time, guys. There's not a single pattern out there that works 100% of the time, but this is a breakout trigger catalyst that when you get the increase in volume and the increase in share price, the moment the trade line crosses over VWAP, that's your confirmation. And then you can look for the trade line to be support and watch for the stock to continue higher. Okay. Here, actually, a perfect example of this could be GVO today. Here's GVO today. Here's your trade line VR crossover at the very first trade line VR crossover of the day. You can see that you got an increase in share price and you got an increase in volume. And then you can see that this trade line starts to act as an area of support. You see how this trade line starts to act as an area of support? You guys see that? Okay. You see how you get this move? Look at this move on G. Once you get the trade line VR crossover, okay, increase in share price, increase in volume, that's your confirmation. Trade line becomes support, and you get a real nice move. Okay? All right? So that's just an example. Now, Mike's question, guys, Mike's question is, sometimes I enter a trade beneath VWAP before the crossover. Other times I wait for the crossover to happen and I buy on the pullback into the trade line. And Mike's question is, what's the difference? What makes you enter prior to that cross? Okay. And the answer has a lot to do with, Mike, the rest of the setup, the bigger picture setup, not the intraday setup. Because the intraday setup is going to be, all the intraday setups are going to be very similar. Okay, it's the trade line VR cross, it's very similar. But what about bigger picture? And what I mean by bigger picture is, are we finding support at some key level, right? Let's just draw this out. I'm using GVO just as an example because it's a chart that's in front of me. Okay, so let's just use this as an example. Okay, now let's just say, for example, hypothetically, I'm not even going to go to the daily chart. Let's say hypothetically, 90 cents was a key area of resistance. Actually, I think it was. Okay, actually, this actually works out really good. This actually works out really good. So let's use this GVO as an example. Let me delete everything. Okay, let me delete everything. Let's use GVO as an example. Okay, as we look at GVO, we try to identify where are potential support levels on the daily chart, right? Here's my major moving averages. Yellow line, 200-day, purple line, 100, blue line, 50. So your 100-day moving average, if we draw a line across the 100-day moving average, it sits right around 90 cents, okay? As we look back to the left, you will see we had a previous pivot support level in May at that same 90 cents. So now you have a previous pivot support level. Okay, we broke it to the downside, right? Then you have the 100-day moving average that also lines up with that same previous pivot low. So you could potentially look at GVO and say, okay, you have a potential support level at 90 cents. Then when you go into the intraday, now here's the intraday setup. Well, now that we have the intraday setup, I'm going to say, okay, let me draw my Fibonacci retracement levels once the initial morning high is established. That's your initial morning high right there because it's when the stock experiences its first pullback of the day. Right here is your first pullback of the day, okay? So here's your first pullback of the day. That makes this your initial morning high. So now I can draw my Fibonacci retracement levels. Once I draw my Fibonacci retracement levels, what do I notice? Now all of a sudden I notice that the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level lines up with that 90 cent area. That's not only the 100-day moving average, but it's also that previous pivot support level. So now you're going to have an intraday setup, okay, that looks a lot better considering not just the intraday setup, but the overall setup. And in a situation like this, you may find me entering the trade before the trade line crosses over VWAP when I actually get confirmation of this support level holding. Now you might say, Mike, well, what is confirmation of the support level holding? The stock pulls in, tests the support level, and quickly gets off, bounces off the support level, and look at the volume increase on that bounce off that potential support level. So now you had this potential support level that gets tested. We immediately bounce off of it and you see an increase in volume. That's your confirmation that you have a support level right there. So I'm looking at the daily chart and I'm saying my 100-day moving average is 90 cents. That previous pivot support level is 90 cents. Then I look intraday and I say, okay, 90 cents is also the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. Let me look to see if there's support there. How do I know what's my confirmation there's support there? A quick bounce off the level. When you guys are looking to identify support levels, you don't want to see the stock sit on that level for 20, 30 minutes. You want to see the stock come down, test that support level, and get off of it quickly. The reason why you want to see it get off of it quickly is because if there's aggressive buying at a support level, and that's what makes a support level strong or weak. Is the buying aggressive or is it passive? You want aggressive buying. And if there's aggressive buying, you're going to have buyers literally stepping over each other to buy the stock. That's going to push the price of the stock higher quickly. And then when you get the increase in volume, well, that tells you there's a lot of buyers stepping in front of that support level to buy the stock. So that confirms that this is in fact a support level. So in a situation like this, Mike, to answer your question, you may see me enter this trade before the trade line crosses over VWAP. Like maybe I'd get long somewhere in here, even though the trade line has still not crossed up and over VWAP. It's getting close, but it still hasn't broken and crossed over. Then you see we finally do get the crossover where the trade line crosses over VWAP. We do get the increase in share price. We do get the increase in volume. And now that says that's my confirmation. I can look for a pullback to get long. There's your pullback. And for good measure, the pullback was on decreasing volume. And then there's your pop. And then there again is your increase in volume for confirmation. And then you will see how the trade line just becomes a beautiful area of support as the stock continues its climb. Okay. Damn, this was a really good breakdown, a really good lesson. I hope you guys were paying attention to this because this actually worked out to be, I wasn't intending on doing this. Mike, I'm really glad you asked me this question because Jivo actually works out as a perfect example of that. I know this is a stock a lot of people traded today and what a lot of people were looking at was the top gainer on the day. So I'm actually really glad you asked me that question, Mike. I hope, does this make sense to everybody? Anybody have any questions specifically about this, about what I just talked about? And Mike, does this answer your question about why sometimes I enter below and then sometimes I'll wait for the crossover and I'll look for that pullback? Mike Aiken says, Mike, I appreciate you. Mike, I appreciate you. Nah, Mike, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. That was a fantastic question. That really was a great question. I appreciate you. Yes, Rodrigo, you could enter a tier one if you want. Okay. You could enter a tier one down there at 90 cents if you want. I usually like to wait for the stocks to kind of prove themselves after those first couple minutes. So like if you have a stock that gaps up, Rodrigo, and just starts to pull in, I'm not going to fish the bottom of that pull in. I don't want to see you guys like, yes, okay, Rodrigo, this is another really good question, actually. Rodrigo, great question. So Rodrigo says, Mike, so what about entering a tier one at 90 cents? Right? What about entering a tier one at 90 cents? You definitely could. Okay? You definitely could. All right? You definitely could. All right? But here's why I don't necessarily suggest you buy into that pullback. I don't want to see you get caught buying or trying to buy a falling knife. When you have a stock that gaps up like this, okay, you have a stock that gaps up like that, you want to be very, what was the one today? There was one today that gapped up and then just completely crapped right off the bell. What stock was it? What stock was it? Let me see. Oh, wow, I didn't realize Tops had some action later today. OPGN. OPGN, that's what it was. OPGN. Okay? So you guys see like OPGN, you guys see the difference? All right? Like, I don't want to see you just get caught, buying and trying to catch these falling knives. Okay? I don't want to see you just haphazardly just go in there and go after them. So if you're going to enter it and you trust that support level, go tier 1, and then once you get confirmation. So this, again, like I said, this would be your confirmation, Rodrigo. Okay? That would be your confirmation. Then you can maybe add tier 2. Okay? Then you can maybe add tier 2. All right? But I want to make sure that you're not buying into that candle, and instead you're buying into like those candles. Okay? Let the support level show itself. Let it show itself, and then take that tier 1. Because at least now you have a pivot low that you can use as a stop loss. So let's say, for example, the stock looks like this right off the opening bell, right? There's the stock, the first couple minutes of the day. That's what it looks like. Does that look like, to anyone here, a bullish setup? Does that look like a bullish setup to anyone here? No. And I don't want to see you start to just try to fish out that bottom, because the stock could very easily continue to just do that. Okay? And if you fish out this bottom, you don't have a pivot low that you can use as a potential stop loss area. I'd prefer, Rodrigo, for you to get the, oh, okay. Support is starting to show its face. Okay, the pullback has slowed, and now you're getting some buying pressure stepping in here. There's my 90-cent area, and at least now you can say to yourself, okay, there's my support level. Okay, there's my Fibonacci retracement level. Wow, okay, there it is. There it is. I'm going to get long right there. And now, at least at this point, you have a pivot low. This low right here you can use as a potential stop loss. Because a lot of times what happens to traders that come in and they buy that candle, and if you get long somewhere in here, you don't know where to stop out. You don't know where's your stop loss. It's hard for you to say with definitiveness, yeah, my stop loss is 90 cents. It's tough for you to say that. And if you did say that, guess what? You got stopped out of the trade because this stock went all the way down to 88. So I don't want to see you jump in right there and say, okay, 90 cents is my level, and then you get stopped out on that tail and the stock takes off without you. And instead we're having a conversation of saying, Mike, how come I always get stopped out and the stock continues higher without me? This is why. So rather than you buying that pullback, I'd rather see you wait for the support level to establish itself, show its face, and at least now you can identify the pivot low that could potentially be your stop loss. Okay? Does that make sense? Rodrigo, does that answer your question? I'm going to tell you guys in a minute. I'm going to tell you guys what the big news is in a minute. Oh, hey. My dog just came in to say hi, guys. You guys want to see my dog? Come here. Come here. Come here. There she is. Everyone say hi. Everyone say hi. There's my dog. Go. Just close the door for me. Good, guys. Good. I'm glad that helps. I'm glad that helps, guys. All right. Anybody questions, guys, about anything that I just mentioned? Questions about Rodrigo's question? Mike, will Givo continue to move tomorrow? It's very, very possible. It is very, very possible Givo could continue to move tomorrow. This is a major level of resistance for the stock. Okay, this is a key level of resistance for the stock. I think it's going to be difficult for the stock to get above 225. But if it does get above 225, you could see the thing squeeze up to, 275, 280. Their press release was legit, guys. The press release was legit. So they traded higher after hours. We're back over $2. I think it's very possible that you could see some follow-through continuation tomorrow. Okay. All right, guys. Now is everybody ready for the big announcement? I gave time for people to log on. We've got enough people on the stream. Are you guys ready for my big announcement? I'm sad to say I'm sad to say something major is coming to an end, but when something comes to an end, something else begins. Okay. Before I tell you guys what the big announcement is, I want all of you to hit the like button. There's only 241 likes at this moment. There's 900 people that are watching this live stream. I want all of you right now to hit that like button and share this video right now. And then I'll give you guys the big announcement. I do have some sad news. Danny, I know, bro. Danny, you're the man. Danny literally likes Danny. I'm convinced before you even see the title of the live stream, you just like the video. Danny's always likes the videos, man. All right, you guys ready? Here's my announcement. I am terribly sad to say, and guys, listen. This announcement is two-part. This announcement's two-part. Okay, so listen to me fully what I'm about to say to you guys, because this is a major change with your trading group. TTG Tuesday is dead. There will be no more TTG Tuesday. For those of you that may not know that are new to the channel, TTG Tuesday, I open the chat room up for free on Tuesdays for everybody to come and chat and to check us out. I am canceling TTG Tuesday. There is no more TTG Tuesday. You no longer will just come into chat on free on Tuesday to trade with the TTG family. But you might be wondering why. Let me explain to you why and what all of this means. We realized that by having TTG Tuesday, we were doing a disservice to the people that were actually coming into chat on Tuesday, sending them the wrong message. What do I mean by that? Guys, our TTG chat room is friggin' awesome. Okay, bottom line, our chat room I think is amazing. The platform, the software, the atmosphere, the camaraderie, the information, the education, the trade alerts. I share my screen. I'm on the microphone talking to you live throughout the day. You've got all the moderators talking to one another, giving out their analysis. Our chat room is hands down kick ass. I love it. But that's just showing you the chat room and not everything else that we have, which makes it seem like True Trading Group is just a stock alert service. And we are not just a stock alert service. TTG is an entire platform that will help you as a trader stand on your own 2 feet. We offer you guys a bunch of different resources and tools to help you become consistently profitable traders. It's not just buy here, sell here. You can follow all of our trade alerts if you guys want. Mind you, all of the TTG moderators right now collectively over the last 2 months are sporting an 80% accuracy rating. So between myself, Alex Campbell, Jay Downing, Chris Toner, Jason Spatafora, the Wolf. Those are your 5 moderators that are calling out trades. Between the 5 of us, we are sporting an 80% accuracy over the last 2 months. So yes, you can follow our trades if you guys want. We've got the goods. We're kicking ass. We're taking names. The TTG fam is all on top of it. But becoming consistently profitable through education, community, and all the proper resources and tools so that when you receive those alerts, you know what to do with them. When I come on and I say, guys, okay, guys, the initial morning high, it's lining up with the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. We just had heaviest volume of the day through the initial morning high. Watch for that lower volume pullback. Watch for that lower volume pullback. I'm looking to be a buyer there on the $5 level. We get that $5 level entry. I'm looking for a trade line view up cross right at the $5 mark. I'll add to max full size position. I'm taking profits. Profit target 1, high of the day. Stop loss, 485, just below that previous level. Second take profit through the high of the day, $6. Then look for that pullback. Watch that prior high to hold. Watch the trade line to then step in. I'm looking for extension, 650, final take profit target. If everything I just said to you was foreign, doesn't matter what my trade alerts are. And now, yes, I always alert the trade. Whenever my position, my trade executes, you get a push notification. But you need to know how to handle these trade alerts and how to take advantage of them properly, but also how to find your own. Standing on your own 2 feet, that's what True Trading Group is all about. Helping you guys become consistently profitable traders and giving you all the resources and all the tools to do so. That's what TTG is all about. That's why we never upsell you guys anything. When you join TTG, you automatically get access to all the resources, all the tools, all the courses, everything. There's no upsell. There's no different levels of membership. There's no different tier packages. Okay, when you sign up, you get everything. That's because we want to provide you with an entire platform, not just buy here, sell here. I want to provide you with the tools necessary, but also the education necessary to take advantage of everything that we share with you guys throughout the course of the day, and also make sure you can identify these trade setups on your own. That is what it's all about. You guys know the Glenn Gary or the Glenn Ross movie where someone says like the leads are no good, and then they immediately are told the leads aren't the problem. They are. Like, you guys know that movie? Okay, like our chat room from our alerts, like I said, it's awesome because we're sporting an 80% win rate between the moderators. Okay, so yes, like I said, we've got it, guys. You know, we're trading really well. You guys can follow those alerts, but it's more important that you know how to use them and eventually know how to find them yourself. Just showing people the chat on Tuesday, it doesn't give a clear representation of what TTG is and what you can and will achieve with it. It's more than just the chat room. Okay, we have all the courses. We've got the trade simulator. We've got the stock profile section, the analyst report section, our stock screener, all of our webinars, all of our workshops, our Traderpalooza events, our premium blog, our mobile app, our TTG forum. All of those things, our real-time news feed that we have now from NASDAQ.com, our proprietary charting software that we're going to be launching here in the next coming weeks, real-time level 1 and real-time level 2. All of this is included in one platform, all included in your membership. And that's why just letting someone come in to chat on a Tuesday, it's not right. It's not right. It's sending the wrong message. And I want to give people a better opportunity to understand what True Trading Group is all about and what you can achieve being part of the TGG family. So guys, here's what's next. So like I said, the death of one thing is the birth of another. So here's what's next. The current sale that I've been running for August, which is TTG 820. That coupon code right now, currently, as of today, gets you a 37% discount on the 1-year membership. So it's usually $2,048 for the year for everything I just mentioned. That coupon code brings it down to brings it down 37% to $1,287. Okay. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm getting so many messages. So many messages. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get caught. Oh, my God. So many messages just came through. Sugar loves the grind. Okay, so I'm sorry, guys. Let me go back. Okay, so like I said, here's what's next, right? That coupon code, okay, TTG820. That is a sale that we've been running for August, which gives you the price of $1,287. That was originally going to end September 1st. Now it ends on Sunday, August 23rd. It was originally supposed to end September 1st. Now it ends August 23rd on Sunday. Okay? It's over. It's done early. There won't be another sale like it. So that coupon code is no longer going to be active after Sunday, August 23rd. What happens on Sunday? I'm going to be introducing something new. Like I said, with the death of something comes the birth of another. I want to introduce you all to TTG 3. You might be saying, what the hell is TTG 3? TTG 3 is now a new program in place of TTG Tuesday. There's going to be no more pitching, no more selling on Tuesdays. People would come into chat on Tuesdays, and we would then explain to them, pitch them the sale, and talk to them. Okay? Oh, guys, we're going to have a special guest. We're going to have a special guest, guys. And I'm going to explain to you guys what TTG3 is. This is the exciting part. This is why I couldn't wait to share with you. Now, for my TTG members, I'm about to get on the phone, Shug. So my TTG members, you guys all know my business partner, Adam. We call him Shug in chat. I'm actually going to get him on the call right now because I'm going to share and explain to you guys. Him and I together are going to explain what is TTG3, what it's all about, and how it works. Because I think you guys are going to be really excited about it. Let's get him on the call.
What's up, guys?
Yep, I just grabbed John's speaker. All right, guys, joining me now, joining all of us live is the man himself, Shug. Adam, guys, say what's up to Adam, my TTG fam. You all know Adam very well as Shug. For those of you that guys don't know Adam, Adam is my business partner, original founder of True Trading Group, and he is responsible for bringing all of you TTG members all the kick-ass, amazing resources and tools that we have brought to you, including the Trade Simulator, the Real-Time Level 1, Real-Time Level 2, the Stock Screener, okay, the news feed that we've got pulling from NASDAQ.com. This is the man behind the curtain that brings you guys all of those cool and awesome features. So Now that we're introducing to you TTG3, I wanted to get him on the phone, and him and I are going to explain to you guys what TTG3 is and what it's all about. Adam, the floor is yours, brother. Say what's up to everybody on the stream.
What's going on, guys? How's it going? Good. I cannot see any of your replies because I'm on my cell phone.
Everybody, Adam, all of our members are like, yo, Shug, what up, Shug? They're all...
Oh, actually, I can't see it on my phone. Also, yeah, this is the new version of TTG After Dark, for those of you that don't know what that is.
Right.
It's a blast. All right, so today we do this thing in True Trading Group called a town hall meeting, usually where, look, as we grow True Trading Group and as we continue to expand and bring in new members and new features, we want to make sure that we keep in touch with, with what got us here in the first place, right? And make sure that we keep our finger on the pulse of our members and what it is that they want and what it is that, how we, it's important to us how we grow and making sure that we do it correctly, right? So, like, for our members that are here tonight, hopefully you guys at this point, right, I think that you do. I really do believe that you do feel like your opinion is valued and that your input counts, and, like, it does, right? So, what it is that we've been working on, because, look, like Mike was saying, TTG Tuesday was a phase one strategy for how to get, new people to get exposed to True Trading Group, and we ran with it. We loved it, man. Like, TTG Tuesday, like, it rolls off the tongue. It was brandable. It was great. We had a blast. Most of you that are members tonight on here joined because TTG Tuesday.
Yeah, how many? Let's actually ask, guys. How many of you that are TTG members? How many of you signed up through a TTG Tuesday event? Yeah, there you go. What up, Andrew? Roberto, JK, Sean, R. Hirsch, Jorge, William. Look at it. Look at all you guys. Look at all. That's incredible. Look at how many of you became part of the TG family because of TGD Tuesday.
Yeah, it was, look, for us, it was really, it's been this amazing thing to put on, right? But as we have grown, like Mike was saying, we want to give the right message, right? And also that means listening to what our current members are saying, right? So for us, we kind of feel like, hey, having one day out of the week where it's all about sales and not, more balanced and focused on the members, we don't want to do that. We wanted to spread it out, and we also wanted to send the right message. And, people would, come back into TTG Tuesday over and over again, and they wouldn't sign up until they made their membership fee, and then, then they would kind of view it as just an alert service, which it isn't. Although 80% win rate's not half bad. So I will tell you this. So we went ahead and we were going back and forth. Well, how do we do this, right? How do we make it so it's more balanced? It's not salesy. It doesn't interrupt the organic flow of what it is that's being built here. And we came up with the idea for TTG3, right? So here's what this is. So this is the first time we've ever done anything like this, okay? Ever. So with TTG3, we are offering you for and this will be launching on Sunday, and this will take the place of all the sales and the pricing going up, because what we've also been able to do is we've been able to normalize and stabilize the price. So there's no need for the price to keep going up every month anymore. Okay? We've come up with a better, we've come up with another model, but there's no need for the price to keep going up anymore. And then I think for everyone that is a lifetime member currently and everyone that is considering it, I think Mike has some things to say about that when I'm done here shortly. But what I can tell you is that TTG3, which will start Sunday, okay, will be a 7-day trial of True Trading Group for $3. What you get are 3 individual courses specifically designed for TTG3, okay? Each course has a 15-question exam and between 2 to 3 chapters each. What you'll notice is that for our TTG members, the courses that you get inside of True Trading Group now are obviously those are 30-question exams and much larger lessons and chapters. This is designed to give potential members and our TTG3 members a taste of what it is that you get with us, right? To experience 3 courses that were specifically designed for TTG3, 3 exams specifically designed for TTG3. Let them earn, 3 badges, which if you complete and learn all 3 badges, you may just unlock some pretty cool perks. And on top of that, you get access to our stock profile tool, which is literally the ultimate due diligence companion. And instead of waiting for just one Tuesday, you can pick dynamically any one day you want to attend chat. And during that day, there will be no sales. There will be no interruption. There will be no special sales pitch at the end of the day. You are literally getting access to what it is that a true trading group member experiences, how it is that they learn, and how it is that everything else. But here's the thing. We have now set this up so that we don't need to sell this, right? Because we fully believe that it sells itself. So much so that when you log into TTG3, there's a timer. And throughout your 7-day subscription, every couple of days, you are offered a slightly different discount that will lower so that the price you pay goes up the longer you wait to sign up. So the system will sell itself. You will immediately see the full value of what you will get, and you will notice that it is easily worth 10 times whatever we were going to charge you.
Oh, yeah.
So this way, it is more balanced for the members. It sends the right message of education first and then alerts second. We are not a casino.
Right.
Okay? We are building consistently profitable traders. This is where consistently profitable traders are born. And or pulled from the ashes, depending on what other piece of shit guru place you've come from.
Yeah, for real.
So look, I can't express like how grateful we are that you guys are here. And we really look forward to the future and doing some really cool stuff with you. And we're excited for Sunday. We're gonna launch TTG3 and we're gonna go over all that. I can tell you that this sale for the TTG820 coupon code will be the last type of sale that we do like this. So I would highly suggest that you take advantage of it. Because this will be it.
Yeah. And yeah, guys, we got a couple questions coming through too, Adam. I'm just going to touch on a couple of them. Like T-Rex, Mike, TTG members, like, does that mean that we give guests get access to the entire site for 7 days? So guys, what you get access to with TTG3 as a TTG3 member, what you're going to get again, in case you guys couldn't hear Adam, for $3, you're going to get access to 3 courses that I specifically designed for TTG3. They're not the same courses that are part of the curriculum. There are 3 special courses that I made specifically for TTG3 that cover various different topics and gets into a lot of really good stuff that I think are guaranteed. Even in those 3 courses, I think those 3 courses are guaranteed to help make you a better trader with them alone. These are 3 specific courses that I came up with that I felt condensed some major key points, regardless of experience level, some of the factors and things and lessons that you need to learn and implement in your trading that is guaranteed to make you a better trader in just those 3 courses. When you take those 3 courses, there's an exam at the end, okay? Pass the exam on all 3 of those courses. You will then earn a TTG qualified listing. Okay, you guys become TTG qualified if you complete all of those badges, and that just might unlock a few special key perks for those of you that then become part of the full TTG family. Okay, you will also get access to the stock profile tool. The stock profile tool is, like Adam said, all about due diligence. We actually compile all the analyst ratings on all the stocks. So let's say you're interested in Roku, AMD, Tesla, and you want to say, should I buy the stock? Do I want to invest in it? You can go to our stock profile tool, and we actually compile all the analyst ratings for the particular stock. Let's say there's 20 different analysts that cover Tesla. We're going to show you how many have a strong buy, moderate buy, hold, moderate sell, strong sell. All that information is compiled for you in the stock profile tool. Then you are also going to get access to our chat room for 1 day. So just like you would come into chat on TTG Tuesday for 1 day for free, you can now come into chat for 1 day for free, but on your schedule. Your trial TTG3 membership is good for 7 days. So within those 7 days, you will be able to choose whichever day of the week, Monday through Friday, excluding obviously a market holiday, where it fits your schedule, where you can uninterrupted and you can focus and spend time in chat with us. Our chat opens at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, closes at 6 p.m. Eastern. You can come in for 1 day and experience an entire day with myself, the other professional TTG moderators, and the entire TTG family, and trade with all of us live. You do not get access to the entire site.
Right. So, Mike, real quick, just to let you guys know. So just imagine this, and we're going to go over this in detail on Sunday with you. But imagine this. Imagine your dashboard with only three side buttons that are able to be clicked on and accessed. Right. It is a restricted access version of the dashboard that allows you to see what we have to offer and what it feels like and how it works with sample courses that are designed specifically for TTG3. Now, these courses were part of a webinar that we did that we used to offer out a free webinar for 5 key lessons guaranteed to make you a better trader. That webinar has been broken down and organized into courses. Our members have access to this already. Okay, so this is nothing. That part of it is not new. It has been restructured for TTG3. So our current members, this is all stuff you guys already have access to. All right, we would not dream of giving away something new to people that were not part of the family unless we gave it to you as well. All right. As far as those members coming into chat, they will be prepped on the rules previous to coming into chat, and there will be no more sales pitches during the day. It is uninterrupted, it is spread out, and it is better for everyone.
Yeah. Let me see. Like I said, they should be. Yeah. So they want to know, will they be identified?
Yes, they will be identified in there for sure. They will have a special TTG3 badge next to their name.
Yeah, so a lot of people are liking to say, yeah, guys, this is. Steven goes, yo, Suge was selling like crazy on Tuesday. Yeah, guys.
I got like 6 baby mamas and 8 kids, dog. Look, guys. Look, Mike and I are not going to beat around the bush with you guys at all. Okay? TTG for us is a passion project. It is a win-win. It is the dream company to own. Mike, who is a professional trader, gets to trade every day and make money and share his knowledge and make money on that as well. It's an awesome business. Now, as a huge bonus for us, and all of our members can attest to the fact that we actually do give a shit about you, okay? As a huge bonus for us, we get to actually help people build and live the lives that they've always wanted and really have a hand in that. Not all of it, because they do the majority of the work, but we get to feel good and have a hand in that, and that is a bonus. So because this is a business and not a charity, right? Because you guys don't want pity and handouts, you guys want real education and real structure and real solutions to build up your lives, right? So therefore, that takes a real business and that takes real people to do that for you. So as we build up this business and as we grow, the important thing is to do it with you guys and for you guys. And that is why we are making these changes and putting in the effort and adding more features and consistently and constantly trying to improve for you. I don't think you guys would see Mimothy Pipes or Cross Cameron or Fetch Itchup on here, trying to get feedback and make you guys a better community for everyone.
Or Man Sparker, whatever that.
Man Sparker.
Oh, I love it.
So, that's my spiel, guys. I love you all. We'll see you tomorrow. And Mike, I know you had something you wanted to say about lifetime members, but that's more your department. You can do that.
I got it.
About that tonight and tomorrow. But good night, guys. Thank you very much.
Everybody say later, Shug. All right, man. Adam, I'll talk to you tomorrow, bro.
All right.
Later. All right, guys. So, guys, listen, that's what's up, okay? So, again, to recap this for you, okay? TTG 820, that coupon code will be no more as of Sunday, August 23rd, okay? That coupon code will be no more as of Sunday, October 23rd. That sale ends. And there's going to be no more TTG Tuesday. And then starting on Sunday, it will be TTG 3, and people can sign up for TTG 3, experience what TTG is all about for 7-day trial for just $3. And if they want at that moment, at any moment during their 7-day trial, they could decide to upgrade to a full all-inclusive membership to True Trading Group. Okay, so that's our big announcement. I've got something that I wanted to tell all of my current TTG members. Okay, my current TTG members. Any of you that are contemplating upgrading to a lifetime membership, I've got some updates that I'm going to discuss with you guys tomorrow in chat. Okay, I know you guys are all going to love it, because with that coupon code expiring, also the discount is going to expire on the lifetime membership. Okay, so I'm going to talk to some of my TTG members. Those of you that are interested in upgrading to a lifetime membership, I'll talk to you guys about it in chat tomorrow. If you're interested, just let me know. Send me a message in chat. Send an email to info@TrueTradingGroup, or just message me in chat, and I'll talk to you guys about it in chat about what we're going to be doing with lifetime memberships for those of you that want to upgrade. If you're already a lifetime, nothing changes for you. You still have everything that you guys got. If you want to upgrade, message me tomorrow in chat so we can talk about it. And guys, listen up. Since we're getting rid of TTG Tuesday, since that TTG 820 coupon code is disappearing or will no longer be valid as of Sunday, what I'm going to be offering, okay, anyone that signs up between right now and Sunday at around 6 p.m. Eastern time, okay, you have between now and 6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Anyone that signs up between now and 6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday with the coupon code TTG820, because that's the coupon code that on Sunday at 6 p.m. is going to expire. So anyone that uses that coupon code between now and then is going to get the 37% discount, which is $1,287. But you are also going to get access to a private trading mentor session that I'm going to be hosting next week, where we're going to discuss in a small, private, intimate group. It's only for the people that sign up between now and Sunday, okay, where I'm going to be discussing, okay, in a private group, setting your goals with True Trading Group, the best way to utilize the program and platform, the order in which you should take the specific courses, how to use a lot of the tools and resources, and go over your goals, answer any questions that you have about trading or about the platform itself, and discuss how to achieve your goals with TTG. So I'm going to be covering a private study mentor group session, and anyone that signs up with the coupon code TTG820 between now and Sunday will get access to that private study mentor group. And you will also get access to the 37% discounted price that is going away on Sunday, because starting on Sunday, you will be able to join TTG3, get those 3 courses, get 1 day in chat, get the stock profile tool, and try us out for the 7-day period. And then if at any point you want to upgrade to a 1-year full-time membership, you can do so. But if you guys want that 37% discount coupon code, TTG820, you got to sign up between right now and Sunday by 6 p.m. Eastern, because that's when that coupon code expires and that August sale ends and TTG3 begins. And on top of that, anyone that signs up in that time period will gain access to my private study mentor group session that I'm going to be doing next week. Okay? Does anybody have any questions about what I just said? My TGD members, I hope you guys are also excited about this, because like I said, as we grow, I want to make sure that we provide the best community atmosphere and platform for my members. That is what I care about most. That is the biggest reason why we are changing to TTG3, because on Tuesdays, it just became too much in chat with hundreds of guests coming in, and we were having to sell them and tell them about memberships and coupon code and all of these things. It's just too distracting to my members, and I don't want my members feeling distracted 1 day out of every single week. So we decided that we're going to get rid of TGD Tuesday. So there's no more selling. There's no more distractions. There's no more little pitches at the end of the day. It's just every single day we go about our business. We talk about stocks. We trade. We identify setups, and we profit, and we all make money together without any of the noise and any of the distractions. So my TGD family members, I hope you guys really appreciate this new little switch up that we're doing. For our people that are not yet members and you're considering joining the TGD family, I hope you also appreciate this, because now instead of just seeing 1 day in chat and only seeing our chat platform, you can actually see the entire TGD member dashboard, see all of the things that are included in a membership, get to go through 3 courses that are part of the professional education that I received working at a hedge fund, and be able to use that stock profile tool and still come and spend 1 day in chat with us. So this is actually better than TG Tuesday if you are not yet a member. TG Tuesday, you just came in chat and that was it. You saw the chat, but you didn't get to see anything else. Now, for just $3, you're still going to get chat, but now you're going to get 3 courses that have multiple chapters in each course, and you're going to get to see the stock profile tool, and you're going to get to see what are all the other resources you have access to. What are the webinars? What are the workshops? What are the private study group sessions? What are the premium blog? What's the trade simulator? What's the stock screener? What's the forum? What's the blog? What's the mobile app? You guys are going to be able to see what else would come with your membership. Now, you won't have access to use some of those tools because those tools are reserved for TTG family members, but you can get to see what else would come with your membership, what else you would get access to. So for those of you that have ever been on the fence, TTG sounds great. Mike he seems like a cool guy, but how do I know TTG is different from all the other bullshit services that I've been fed for the last couple of years? Every time I Google anything related to stocks, I see all these ads thrown in my face about, all these people trying to get me to sign up to their program. How do I know TTG is different? Well, this is how you'll know TTG is different, by coming in and experiencing and seeing our platform firsthand. Okay, this is how you guys will be able to know if TGD is right for you. So I think this is a win-win for both my TGD family members, but also my TTG interested parties, so to speak. Those of you that are considering joining the family, but just have not pulled the trigger yet for whatever the reason, I hope now this can help you make your decision to decide if TTG is right for you. Let me ask you guys this question. All my TGD family members that are on this live stream right now, if one of our guests asked you guys a question. So someone that's on this live stream that's not yet a TTG member, if they said to you, is TTG right for me? What would your answer be? comment in chat. Let me know. What would your answer be? There you guys go. Yeah, absolutely yes. Hell yeah. Wow. Yes, yes, 100%. Do you like money? Yes, absolutely. Yes, it's well worth it. It was right for me. 100% the best group ever. Absolutely. I still think you guys are too cheap. Bo, my man. Guys, listen, it shouldn't cost an arm and a leg, guys. It still shouldn't shouldn't cost an arm. It shouldn't cost you guys $5,000 to get this education. Why? You know why, man? You know why? You know? Why? You know, I didn't figure this out on my own, guys. The information that the education that I teach all of you, I didn't figure it out on my own. Somebody taught it to me, and all I'm doing is teaching it right back to you guys. That's it. You know, it shouldn't cost you $7,000, $5,000, okay, to get this education. It shouldn't. The average person that has a couple $100, a couple $1,000, and they want to just give this a shot to earn themselves just a little extra money, they should have access to this. It shouldn't cost you an arm and a leg, okay, to do this. It shouldn't. It just shouldn't, you know? Guys, so again, the pricing structure is changing. This will be the last time that you will ever get a blanket discount like this ever again for this amount of time. The TTG820 coupon code. This is the last time that you're going to get a blanket discount like that, because on Sunday we switched to TTG3. So if you have wanted to join the True Trading Group family, and you want to use that coupon code to get the 37% discount with TTG820, you've got to act now. The pricing structure, everything is changing. No more TTG Tuesday, no more blanket discount codes. It's now going to be TTG3 for everyone that is interested in joining the TTG family. That's what they're going to go through. It's the $3 to join TTG3. And then you guys can upgrade to a full year membership from TTG3. But that blanket discount, like we offer now, of a 37% discount with TTG820, that's going to be no more. Okay? We're not going to give those blanket discounts anymore. Okay? So take advantage. If you guys have been on the fence, if you've already been to a TTG Tuesday and you still haven't pulled the trigger, if you watched hours upon hours of my YouTube videos and still haven't pulled the trigger, I'm telling you guys now, the time to do so is now. TTG820. Use that coupon code, guys. Get that 37% discount before the pricing structure changes. Otherwise, you guys can enjoy the TTG3 platform. And my TTG family members, I'll see all of you guys in chat tomorrow, and we'll see how this crazy wild market finishes the week off. Tesla, $2,000 today. Incredible. SPY, big recovery, almost back to all-time highs. GVO, potential for day two continuation. We'll see what happens. We got a lot of things that we're going to be paying attention to. I hope you guys are excited about this new announcement, both members and guests alike. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I know I'm super stoked about it. I hope all of you are too. So again, guys, use that coupon code TTG820. Get that 37% discount before the pricing structure changes. You're not going to get another opportunity to get a blanket one-time one price discount like we have for TTG820. The pricing structure is changing entirely, so you're never going to have that opportunity again. All right? Take care, guys. Have a great night. It was a blast. I'm happy to get this off my chest. It was a major announcement, but like I said, I'm sad to see TTG Tuesday go. So many of my family members have joined through TTG Tuesday. I look at how many, there's probably 100 of you on just right now that have joined through TTG Tuesday. So it's kind of sad to see it come to an end, but I'm excited for the new beginnings of TTG3, and I hope all of you are just as equally excited. Use that coupon code TTG820, and I will see you guys in chat tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. If you still have not done so, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you never miss out on any one of these live streams or the educational videos I post on a daily basis. And of course, smash that like button for me. You guys are the best. I love